Hey, what's up, guys? I got another cool one for you, but before we get started, give me 3 minutes to tell you about this character, then you can tap out, all right? 3 minutes, hang out for the full 3 minutes because I got something really cool at the end to show you. But I want to show you this character that I created. This is a Space Marine made completely out of wire. Yeah, I got stupid, I went crazy, and I made a Space Marine out of wire. This character is an Adeptus Astartes, an Ultramarine, made completely out of wire, all by hand, out of 22 gauge coated copper wire. I spent a crap ton of hours creating this character. Let me tell you about the Adeptus Astartes. So, in the far-flung future of a grim, dark world, there can be only war. And in that world, you have multiple races. There's the Emperor of Mankind, who created the Space Marines to help fight and protect Earth, or Terra is what they called it, and the fight against all the Xenos and all the aliens and all the other creatures from the warp and all these other areas. There's so many, like Warhammer 40K is such a rich and deep, like a number of characters. Like it's ridiculous. The game is amazing. I started my first army and I was inspired and I had to make me an Ultramarine. Okay, this is an Ultramarine with a jetpack. All right. Now, the Space Marines have multiple factions. I mean, there's so many of them. You've got the Salamanders, you've got the Blood Angels, you've got the Raven Guard, you've got the White Scars. There's so many different ones. And then, of course, the Ultramarines and the Grey Knights. There's so many iterations, and each one has a specialty. But with the Ultramarines, they're like the signature ones. And I created this Ultramarine with a jetpack. He's got the full armor and everything else. Mind you, this is not an exact duplicate. This is my version. Okay, so for you Warhammer fans, give me some grace. I'm an artist, and I tried to capture as best as I could to bring this character to life in wire. Okay, this is gonna be one of the only ones you find in the world, probably the only one you will find in the world of an Ultramarine with a jetpack made out of wire with a chainsword. I mean, yeah, I went all in on this thing, and he's got a bolter rifle. But the Ultramarines are a special case because they have a couple of hearts. They have the process to build an Ultramarine is incredible. Like, they start as little kids. They give these kids gene therapy. They start building their bodies up. Then they add organs to them, organs to help them process poisons, organs to help them be able to think, to see, organs to help their bodies to be able to deal with pain and injury, organs to help them regenerate. And then on top of all of that stuff, so they're superhumans. And then they give them armor that has mechanisms inside that makes them even stronger and even faster. And then you've got all the weapons. I mean, these guys are literally walking tanks. Each Ultramarine is an army unto himself. Like, you get one Ultramarine, you can wipe out a company of regular Marines. Like, it's ridiculous. And so I created this character inspired by the Ultramarines, completely out of wire. I tried to get as much details as I could, and I want to showcase for you guys. So take a look. So you can see we've got the chest plate there with the designs on there. You got the helmet, the bolter rifle, and I even added that same design on his belt here. And then you got the chain sword. I made it in blue so it could stick out. Gave him a short sword on his side here. And then on his back, you can see this jump pack that I created. And this piece here is to help him with ciphers, to protect his mind from characters that can have mind control. And then the bolter rifle. So this thing took me so many hours. It's just stupid how many hours it took me. But it was worth it. It was so worth it because it came out so good. So I only made 2 of these. There's only 2 of these Space Marines that I've made. These Ultramarines. I've got a couple of I got the I made the White Scars, and I also made the Blood Angels. But this is the only one of 2 Ultramarines that I have. If you guys like this stuff, if you like seeing, wire art created and brought to life, Space Marines brought to life as wire characters, let me know. Let me know who your favorite faction is. If you play the game, if you do play the game, where do you play? Because I'm curious. Because I live in Ohio, and I play. I'm going to start playing because I'm building my army now and learning the game. But where do you play, and who's your faction that you play with, and how have you done any tournaments? I'm curious to hear about that. In all things, guys, I love to hear your thoughts, and I love to keep going on this ride as I create new art. Remember, this character is completely made out of wire. So it's made out of a spool of coated copper wire. So it's just out of this stuff. Yeah, like hundreds of feet of wire went into that character. Let me know. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. Like, follow, subscribe, and share. Stay on this ride with me. And all things, guys, stay twisted.